Hey Sam here, welcome to this demo of Pixal Evolution. Now this is the second version of this software. So if you have the first version and you're paying the monthly option on it, you're already going to get automatically upgraded to this version. If you have the first version and you bought it at the lifetime pricing, you will have to buy this version again at on a lifetime deal during launch period. Okay, so you don't get all the full updates unless you're on the monthly subscription version of Pixel, but however it is a big saving anyway, because if you buy it with the one-time option this time around, you're paying $67 to get it at a one-time price. After launch, this will go to $27 to $37 per month, so it only takes 2 months worth of use to be able to gain all the benefits of, getting the lifetime version of it. Okay, so let's get into it. What is it? It is a freeforms graphics creator, so it allows you to be able to create banner graphics or pop-up graphics and things like that for your website. Okay, it also has a whole bunch of other things that allows you to be able to frame up a website and put the graphics over the top in case you're curating content and sharing it on social media and encouraging people to click through or opt in using banners, which a lot of people do. A whole bunch of different features on this, and we're going to go through just some of them today, just to keep the demo not too long for you guys. However, it allows you to be able to build fully build graphics, insert all your own images, buttons, links, and animate them as well, and set the animation. So we'll have a look at that as well. You also are able to add in buttons that link off to stuff. You can add in Shopify buttons, you can add in Skype call buttons, you can add in location, Google Maps and things like that as well. And also if you have the premium version, you can really start to get very carried away with the graphics. But I'll focus on the base version for you today in this demo, and you can check out the rest on the sales pages. So here we are, we're in the dashboard here. So if I click on Graphic Creator, it's very simple. Now what we have, two different types of graphics. We got flat graphics, which is your standard flat banner, or dimension graphics are like cubes that rotate and have different sorts of things on them. So you can have navigation and images to go through different parts of the banner. So let's just keep it simple. We'll go with a flat graphics today. So as you can see up here, tons and tons of stock templates. There is hundreds of these covering a whole bunch of different sorts of categories. So as we can see, we've got cash, gaming, auto, house, business, all sorts of things. So what we'll do is we'll actually scope out one. We'll just go business, actually, favorite category of mine. So we can see previews of the different sorts of templates here. So a whole bunch of different templates which we can use to get started, and you can see they have the sizes below. So we got 250 by 250, 320 by 100, etc, etc. Okay, so we can see this one, 400 by 400, got a call to action and a button. Let's just click on that, and this brings up a template preview. So if I click play, it animates it as it would to be a banner on your site. So if we like this look at this one, we can use this one. So I'm just going to use this template. Okay, so you have the ability to be able to preview it. So here it is loading up the preview builder box. Now the first thing you have to do is select how long you want it to be, like in terms of how it loops. So we can make it a 10-second banner, we can make it 15-second, whatever we want, just by clicking this button. Once we're done, we just click that, and here we go. Here it is here. Now this is freeform, fully freeform graphics editor, so you can grab elements and drag them around just like this, like I'm just doing on the page here. When you do click on an element, there is a few bits that pop up. On the right you have the properties box, or the edit box if you do text. So if I click on the text, you can see you can edit the text, and down the bottom you can change the effects. There's two ways to do this. Okay, on the right in the properties box, you can do this. You can change the effects. You can animate characters, the entire word or sentences at a time, and you can choose the type of animation, how long the animation takes, and also the outro animation. But when you have clicked on it, it opens up a little timeline down here where you can drag out how long you want the animation to take, and you can also drag out how you want it to disappear if you have this. Click the magic wand, you can see examples of the animations, so you can have it do different things, and it'll show you exactly what it looks like in here, depending on what sort of animation you have. So if you scale it, or fade in, fade out, you can customize how you want the text or images to animate in. Very simple to edit the text. Just highlight in here on the right and just write in demo text. There's a whole bunch of different standard fonts in here, so you got quite the selection. We'll scroll through, looks like quite quite a lot of them here, so you can, you know, choose different types of fonts as you want. Bold it, italic, underline, all that sort of stuff at a click. Also how you want it to appear, the sizes and things, all fully editable and all full drag and drop, a full freeform editor. You can change out the colors as well as per the Pantone codes, or just drag and drop in here depending if you're working towards certain branding. So there's quite a high level of customization on this too. It's the same with the images. Okay, so with the images, if you click on anything, you know, you can adjust them, you can adjust the size, you can, you know, drag them around. However, there is the ability to upload your own image, so you can just upload your own image in the photo editor, or you can choose something within the gallery. Now, the gallery is really crazy. If we go into graphics, we've got categories. You can see all the different categories here. We've got bullet points, we've got FAQs, we've got rectangles, buttons, speech graphics, vector icons, all sorts of things. So if we click on speech graphics, it will bring up an example of the speech graphics. So I'm just going to let that load up. While that loads up, because I'm just letting it do it at its own time here. Okay, it's loaded already, but I want to point out there is over 500,000 graphics built into the database. So there is something for almost any occasion. Graphics and stock images, there is over 500,000 built in to Pixel Evolution. So you're always going to have something to select from. So you can go in and select things like that as well. So we can put in a speech graphic if we want. If we want to, we just click Insert. That'll bring it into the image. Here it is, and we can drag it around, we can resize it, all that sort of stuff, and be able to put our own text and things into it and shift it wherever we need it to do. Okay, if we go into the buttons, we can customize the button, but we can change the style completely. So we can choose a huge number of buttons. We've got different icon buttons, we got thumbs up, you know, nice looking buttons. So there's a whole bunch of stuff which you can do as well. In this, you got the link URL, so we can have this link off to whatever website we want it to. Okay, so this is all fully customizable. You can edit the animations, you can make it as animated as you want, and to see how it works, you just click preview. To see your creation, click the play button, and it's going to animate in, just like you specified. Okay, you can also basically build from scratch with this if you want, with your own images, by using upload image and get carried away with it in there. And then it's very simple to publish. All you do is just click publish. We save the banner, we'll just call this the demo banner. Okay, and we'll just click save. Here it is, it's just saving the banner now, and that'll just redirect our page for us. So I'll just let this load up here. Cool. So here we go. We've had one redirect. Okay. We can either download this banner to be able to insert it ourselves. We can go back and edit it, or what we can do is we can create a campaign. So if I go into campaign and I write demo campaign, okay, and I click create campaign, it's going to load. Here it is here. So when we are in the campaign, what we do is we click on the actual campaign. Don't need it, but we can go back and edit it. So once we've clicked on this campaign, there's a few different options again. We can download it, we can edit it, or we can clone the campaign. We can also edit the campaign, view the analytics of the campaign for if it is on our, on our site. However, if we activate the banner, we can then get an embed code. What the embed code is going to do is put it in your site where you choose. Okay, you can do embed overlay, which means you can have it overlay the page at the top, in the center, or at the bottom of the page, wherever you want, and you can have it activate, on exit intent tool when it loads, or if you click delay, you can choose how many seconds you want it to go. However, like I mentioned, you can put this over the top of stuff where it will appear on other people's websites. So if you go link overlay, you can put in any website you want that you don't even own. It could be a news website, it could be an article or something like that, and we can put that in, and then we can generate a link. So if I go, let's just say, we'll just use one of my personal websites. I'll put over my link. What I want this banner to show up is center top, okay, and we can have it load on when it loads. So I'll click save. That saved it, and it spat out a link for us. Now you can cloak up that link if you want to make it appear differently if you want to, or you can just use the Pixel link here. Now we put this link in here, and as you can see, our banner has appeared over the top of the page with the demo text second line, all this sort of stuff as well. So it's got our demo text, our button, and if we put a link in that button, you can do that. So this is great if you're taking content off other websites and sharing it around the net and trying to get opt-ins or people to see your advertisement as well. So this is Pixel. It has so much more that it can do for this. With the graphics creator, there is the dimensional graphics as well. So if we just click on here, this is an example of what they look like. If we click here, okay, we got 3D cube, vertical 3D cube, horizontal 3D cube. So if we go horizontal, you build a graphic image there, it'll have arrows, and you can navigate through different parts of the banner to reveal content as well. So you build them exactly the same as you do with the flat one, except over a number of different links as well. So heaps you can do with this. As I mentioned, check it out in detail below for a full feature list. There'll be one on the sales page as well. But if you do create banners for your website, for other people's websites, or you curate content and you want to put your content over the top in the form of banners, this is a very good option. Remember, you can get it a one-time investment during the launch period only, as low as $67. After that, it will go to a monthly version for about $27 to $37 per month, I believe. So within 2 months, this will pay for itself if you go the lifetime option today. So this is Pixel. Have a look, check it all out in detail, and no doubt we'll have something else to show you later on next week.